Yo, what up? It's Stoneman G. Welcome back to another video. I'm not going to be putting captions on this video, so let me know how you like it. So today, I'm going to be telling a story about getting the cops called on my friends and I for bridge jumping in our town. So a couple of my buddies and I that would always hang out in middle school decided one day for like about 3 days it was raining just really hard, so we were just like, you guys want to go on a bike ride? It's finally nice on this day because we have a bike trail in our town, and it goes to a couple other places. So there's about 5 of us in that group, and then one of our friend's sister came along, and then eventually we met up with a couple of her friends. So we're riding around town, and our bike trail, I want to say, is like 25 miles long. But we had only been riding for about, I want to say, 15 minutes because it's like in our town, but it's starting to exit it. We have a golf course, and at this golf course, there's a bridge and a hill. So there's trees surrounding it. It's like a forest type area, and there's a little dirt path hill it's pretty steep. It goes down, and you can go walk onto the golf course. Well, it had been raining so bad that the water had flown up onto the golf course. So we're like, you guys want to jump into the water? You know, it's already steep to begin with. We have like a river. Sorry, I forgot to mention that we have like a river that runs through it, and then we have a bridge over it. And we're like, you guys want to go jump off this bridge or whatever? And we're like, yeah. So we all like go back to our houses and grab towels and stuff. And I tell my parents, like, yeah, I'm going to a friend's house, go swimming. Because they were just like questioning me, like, why are you grabbing like swimsuit stuff? Where are you going to swim? Because like I usually like there's a local pool in the next town, but I usually have to get a ride there. So we all agreed to meet back at the bridge, and this is when our friend's older sister's friends came. And so, we're getting ready. We have our swimsuits on, and then a couple, all of our friend's sister and her friends, went down the hill to go in that way, and then one of my buddies mentioned to me, he's like, hey, you want to, jump off the top of this? And I was like, you think it's steep enough? And he's like, well, yeah, I mean, it's flooded. It's literally going up onto, the golf course. It's obviously pretty high. So I'm like, shit, why not? So on the bridge, so there's railings, and on the outside of the railings, there's these wood pegs that come off, and they're all spaced out. They're all about a foot apart. So we both get on to one of these wood pegs, and we going at the same time, and we're like, yeah. So another one of our buddies starts counting down, and then we both just jump into the water, and we were completely fine. So, and another one of our friends, I got permission to say his actual name, so you don't really get confused, because I have a bunch of people in my stories, but they don't really want their names put out there, but I understand. So the friend Brandon, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try this next. The friend that had counted down, so he's like, yeah, but I want a backflip. And we're like, okay. And this bridge it's a good 25, 30 feet up in the air, so it's pretty damn high. And he's really good at wheeling on bikes and stuff. So Brandon goes ahead and sends it off this bridge, just does a backflip. But when he does it, a fat group of people. Not they. Wait, let me reword that. They're not fat. A big group of people that came riding their bikes on the bridge, but they're old. They're a bunch of senior citizens, so they're just like, "What are you doing? Why are you jumping off the bridge? We're calling the cops." And we're just like, what? This is really necessary? And so we're just like, well, fuck. So they start riding away, and we see one of the women just like pulling out their phones and calling the cops. We're like, oh, we gotta get out of here. Like we can't, like, I'm not trying to talk to the cops or get in trouble for jumping off this bridge. So we all hurry up, dry it off with our towels, and just book it to Brandon's house. And when we get to Brandon's house, we just hear police sirens, and we're just like, oh, God. Because Brandon lives not even a block away from this bridge. He lives 2 seconds away from his walking distance. We're like, oh God. So we just huddle up in his garage and prayed for the best. We ended up going up into his room and just like hanging out for a couple of hours until we thought things were safe. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys liked it. Peace out.
No time for distractions, I'm stacking my racks. You broke, so stay on my face. Just bought a brand new Glock, yeah, I hope 50 shots can't tote it too big for my weight.